Good morning. I'm leaving Scottsdale Court handling a domestic violence case, and we do a tremendous amount of cases in Scottsdale for domestic violence. And it doesn't always have to be what you think of as you hit somebody or physical altercation. Domestic violence is simply just a designation. So in this case that I'm leaving, this girlfriend was at her boyfriend's apartment, and I guess he asked her to leave, and she said she didn't. He called the police. It never got physical. He never alleged any kind of physical altercation. Long story short, he called the police. Police showed up. My client was intoxicated, and they arrested her for criminal trespass for domestic violence. So it's always a designation. It could be criminal trespass. We did one yesterday that a boyfriend slammed and broke his girlfriend's phone. Criminal damage, domestic violence, disorderly conduct, domestic violence, and then the obvious, you punch somebody, you slap somebody, that would be assault with domestic violence. So here's the deal about domestic violence. If you're convicted, the domestic violence is going to be on your record. It's going to be a nightmare for any kind of promotions, any kind of new jobs, career advancements. An absolute nightmare because everybody rushes to the assumption that domestic violence is physical. You don't want it. The other thing is, if you have a firearm, forget about it. You'll lose it. Domestic violence convictions result in an automatic revocation of all firearm rights to possess a firearm. Okay? Third thing, if convicted, you have to go through a tremendous amount of domestic violence courses for 6 months. You're going to be stuck in courses 3 days a week for the next 6 months. It's going to cost you a lot of time. It's going to cost you a lot of money. It's a humongous pain in the butt. So those are our convictions. Now, a lot of times they'll offer a diversion program. Here's the deal about a diversion program. Again, it's a domestic violence diversion program. 6 months of your life, 3 nights a week, thousands of dollars in costs for these courses, and a huge pain in the neck. Or option 3, you can hire my office, just like we did yesterday, just like we did today in Scottsdale Court, complete case dismissal, okay? It only makes sense. We're great at what we do. We've handled hundreds of domestic violence cases in Scottsdale. So if you have a domestic violence, do not enter into a plea agreement. Don't think that you're automatically guilty. Don't do this ridiculous diversion program without consulting with me or one of the other attorneys at my office. Call us directly, 602-980-1987, to discuss your Scottsdale domestic violence case. I guarantee you'll be happy you did. We're going to provide you with a great outcome. 602-980-1987 for Scottsdale domestic violence cases.